I'd like to introduce you to this term called brand response marketing. It's just a term that we use and some others use in the marketing world, but it's nothing new. It really is marketing. So a lot of companies out there are like buying leads or just putting out ads hoping that people are ready to buy a roof today and they contact them. Those are what we would call like lead ads or offers or things like that. Those things can work in the short term, but a lot of times those burn out. A lot of times you just end up with a bunch of crappy leads with tire kickers and people who don't know your company and don't understand the value that you provide. You end up competing on price and you're always kind of chasing those leads. And it can be really frustrating. So why brand response marketing is the future of your roofing company? I'm gonna explain that right now. So branding, when you talk about branding, like a lot of people kind of get like, bored or scared. Like branding is like, oh, it's my logo on the side of a bus, or it's a billboard, or it's a radio ad, or it's just like a bunch of things we put out there and hope that they come back eventually someday. That's partly true, and those things can all be part of building your local brand, but there's never been a better time and better place to build your brand right on social media, right on Facebook and Instagram and even on Google. So what you're doing when you're building a brand is you're really building a bond with your market. You're getting your market to know you. So that can be doing things like in-person networking events, like hosting your own events, going to other people's events, going to conferences and trade shows, and other things like that. Distributing your video content, distributing helpful content to your market on social media, having like those guides to help people, whether homeowners or business owners, commercial property managers, whatever it might be, helping those people make decisions, helping those people understand issues that they might be having with their roof and things like that. Putting out that sort of content and building know, like, and trust with your audience. And then the respond part is that you put out offers to a warm audience after you've built a foundation, after you've gotten to a place where your market knows you, where thousands of people have seen your brand, seen your videos, have interacted with your company's Facebook page and your website, which is possible for thousands of people to see your brand because of social media advertising, Facebook ads, and everything like that. So once you've built that strong foundation, then you can put out those offers and ask people to respond. And that works much, much better than if you're just putting out those initial offers to people who have no idea who your company is. And you might know I'm sure you know how great your company is because you own it or you run it or you work there, but your market has no idea. They don't know. So you don't want to go out on social media like talking about how great you are all the time. That's okay once in a while, showing off some testimonials and some cool pictures and whatnot, but you really want to be helpful to your audience, to your market. And then when it's time to put out those offers, they can respond when they're ready. And that's so powerful because not many roofing companies are doing that. Everyone wants the quick buck. Everyone wants that lead who's ready to buy today. But we all know that like roofing is a high ticket item. It's anywhere between $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 and up. Or if it's a storm restoration situation, maybe it's only a couple grand for the deductible. Either way, it's still a pretty big decision-making process. So there's only a small percentage of people that are going to be ready to engage with your company today and sign on and become a customer of yours today. The overwhelming majority of people are not ready to do business today. They're in research mode, they're in evaluation mode, they're figuring out how much things cost, like what their options are, and all that sort of thing. Or maybe they're moving, or maybe they're selling, and they know that's a few months down the road. So they might not be ready to buy today, but they're going to be ready to buy within the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months. So brand response marketing is a way for you to stay in front of your market on social media and engage with them so that when people are ready, you're top of mind, they haven't forgotten about you, and they can contact you to do their roof or whatever services that you offer. So that's a little insight as to what brand response marketing is. It's building a strong foundation, building a bond with your market, and then when you put out those offers and ask people to contact you, you're putting them out to a warm audience. It's kind of a two-step thing. Foundation, offers, brand, response. So that's a way to differentiate your company. Not many roofing companies are doing this. It's a way to really dominate and build your business in the long term.